going on, everybody? Good to see you.
What's up, everybody?
I'm here again with PJ. We're going to talk about school. Good to see you, J. Marie, Will of the Most High, Michael Lee, Shadrita. What's going on? Everybody doing well? Good to see you all. Hawkeye, what's going on? So I got PJ over here. We're going to talk about some school.
Greetings, Stephen.
Good to see you, Stephen. I'm going to have some pretty good educational programs coming up. I'm going to try to get my two daughters over here to talk about college. In case you got young people going to school or in high school going to college, or you plan to get back in college yourself. Good to see you, Space Time, Rosecrans. And we're going to talk about that. But I'm going to start out tonight. I got my youngest daughter here. She ain't going to get on live, but she will talk to you. I'm going to have her tell you some information about school, medical school, college, what you need to do.
Miss you too, Shadrita.
To make it in college and all of that, okay?
Hi, everybody.
So the first thing I want to know is, what type of preparation should they make in high school to be eligible for college?
So to be eligible, prep before, I would say try to take some college classes if you can. Any kind of classes that you can take, because you can, get ahead by taking an English course or whatever that may be. Just try to see where you're at and see what classes you can try to take beforehand. That's a good start, because then that may just be one less class that you have to take for your program. So see what classes you can take before you start, and try to figure out what kind of learner you are. The best way you study is also very important, because you're going to have exams and stuff, and you might not be able to retake that exam. So whatever score you got is the score you're going to get. So be prepared for your exams and the type of studying that you're going to want to do.
Very good. So now, here go the thing. Now, what's the do's and don'ts for going to college? Like, what's the worst thing they could do their freshman year in college? What's some things they should not do?
Don't overload yourself. So don't take too many courses, and don't take a lot of courses that are the same. So if you got to take a lot of science, for instance, don't take 3 science courses all at once. Spread them out, so it's not as much of a load on you, because you might take a chemistry. You don't want to take another biology course and all that all at the same time, because that may be too much. So depending on the kind of learner you are, you might want to group your classes a certain kind of way, which you can do. Don't let your counselor push you to take certain classes. Take the classes that you want to take.
That's good information. Thank you for that. I'm going to have you back over here, and you and your sister, and you're going to talk about all of that, college, jobs, and all that, okay?
No problem.
All
Thank
right.
you for having me.
Okay, good night, sweetie.
Good night.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, I'm gonna have my two daughters, my two youngest daughters over here. They're gonna be really getting into that. We're gonna really get into that heavy for the young people. Some information about school, college. They both majored in different things. They're gonna get into what they majored in. They're gonna give you the do's and don'ts. They're gonna give you all the information about college and universities, the whole 9 yards, jobs, careers, all of that. But tonight we got PJ. He's going to be talking about grade school, huh?
Yep.
So PJ gonna tell us about grade school from a fifth grader point of view. That's gonna be interesting. Yep. So PJ, do you remember when you went to kindergarten?
No, not really.
You can't hardly remember that, huh? What
No.
about first grade?
No.
What's the earliest you remember going to school? What grade?
Fourth and a little bit of third.
Right. Now, when you was in the fourth grade, did you have more? Did y'all play more than you play now in the fifth grade? What?
Not as much as I did last year.
So last year you played more,
Yeah.
and that was what grade?
Fourth.
The fourth grade. So as you're getting older, they're giving you less play time.
Wait, I didn't understand your question.
Yeah. I mean, do you mean you were playing around, or did they let you have more recess and more playtime?
It's the same time.
It's the same time. So when you said play, you were just playing around more as far as in class. That's what you meant? And this year you're not playing around that much?
No.
Okay, you can't shake your head because we can't hear that. You got to talk. So why you stop playing around this year?
Because I got advice from you.
Oh, because you got advice from me. Oh, I'm flattered. It's, you took my advice, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you took my advice. I can't believe. I thought your head was like hard like that. So your head not hard. Okay. Way to go. So what did you so what happened? Did your grades go up? What grades went up?
My math grades went up from a D to a C.
That's good. Because you don't like math, do you?
No.
He don't like math. But I tell you this, when I had him set up these wire tapes for me, he showed like math. Because he gonna tell me, I said, you gonna help me? He charged me. He charged me $20. So we set the wire tech up. So when I went to the next one to set it up, he knew math then because he gonna tell me that's gonna cost me another $20. Talking about he don't like math, but he sure know 20 times two. I bet you know that math. So he hit me. I said, bro, I was talking about $20 for the whole time. He's like, no, you meant $20 for one wire tech. It's $20 for each one. Talking about he ain't like math. He sure hit me with the math, and his math was mathing too. his math, his math, his math was mathing. He robbed the shit out of me. So, uh, in school, how many times a day y'all have recess in grade school? In the morning and in the evening?
No, just once.
What is after lunch or before lunch?
Um, After lunch. Sometimes the fourth graders have before lunch, and the fifth graders have after lunch.
So then when you have lunch, so where y'all eat lunch at? In the school?
Yeah.
And then after y'all eat, y'all go outside?
Yeah.
Now, what about in the wintertime when it's cold?
We go to the gym.
Y'all go to the gym. Do y'all have gym classes or just recess in there?
We have prepped for gym too. We
Oh,
have a gym teacher.
so you have a gym teacher. So what do y'all doing this year for gym? What y'all be doing for gym class?
Exercises.
Exercises? For real? The girls too?
Yeah.
For real? Every gym class?
Yes.
Not every gym class. Every gym class all years? Y'all do exercises?
Yeah, but it's not all the time. Sometimes we have different preps every month.
Okay,
I mean, every like 3 or 2 months.
so what's some of the other stuff y'all be doing?
Science, computer, which is
Oh, and in the
IXL.
gym.
Yeah, and then we also have. What else do we have?
So they set that up in the gym. You call it a prep?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? He in the fifth grade now. You're in the fifth grade. So now when you go back to school, the next break you're gonna get for spring break, right?
yeah,
Then after that, you go back and then school is out. And then next year you be in the sixth grade, huh?
yeah.
And so what do you like most about school since you're in grade school? What you like the most about it?
The reading.
You like the reading. I thought you would have said, because me, I like the most in school, I like telling jokes in the back of the class. It was my most fun. That's what I like the most. I never wanted to miss a day because it was popping with the jokes. You ain't with that. You like to read.
Yeah,
What kind of grade you
I'm
get in reading?
a B.
Bruh, how you just got to be if you like to read? You can't get no A, huh? Why you can't get an A? You don't know.
No,
Well, what do y'all do for reading class? The teacher give you a book and you got to read it?
sometimes that's for independent reading. Then we have like a packet we gotta read and do questions. And then we have assessments to do. Like we do them first. We do them on paper, and then we do them on computers.
Should you smart? You know all that stuff, though. Assessments and all that. You make it sound like a teacher. You feel like we have assessments and we got prep. You know all the, you know all the, you know all the. So you paying some attention in there, huh?
Hmm.
So
Yes, I get homework.
now you get homework. Now when they give you homework, do y'all get ditto sheets or do y'all get a workbook?
Ditto sheets.
Ugh, I hate ditto sheets. Cause with the ditto sheets, you can't know what you're doing, can you?
We just have to read and then uh bubble in questions.
So the ditto sheet is like a workbook? Can be because a workbook you used to read up on what you got to do, maybe a page or two, then
No,
you turn the page and then you do it. So then when you go home and you take your workbook, you can go back and refresh your mind how to do it.
no, it's like this on the same page on as the work that you're doing it on.
So now they just put it all on the same page.
Yeah.
So you can read how to do it and then do it.
No, it's not how to do it. It's the answers to do the answer to the question.
Oh, they give you the answer and then you got to remember it.
Yeah.
Then you go over here and you put it in there.
Yeah.
But they can't give you the answer for math, can they? Because then you wouldn't never do it on your own.
No, they don't.
But do they show you how to do the problem on the ditto sheet?
Yes.
Because when your daddy,
Naturally, they don't. They math doesn't kind of give us homework.
oh, that's horrible. When your dad went to school, they sent the ditto sheet with no information on how to do whatever it was they had to do. When I went to school, you could go back and read some of the workbook.
If they don't send you how to do it, then how are you supposed to do it?
That's what I was saying, bruh. That's why I don't like ditto sheets. Now, did the school give y'all laptop? I mean, iPads or notepads?
To take home or something?
Yeah,
No.
because the white kids got notepads at their schools. Did you know that? They get little computer pads in kindergarten, in first grade.
Yes, I get recess.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
not fair, is it? Because y'all don't
No,
get that, do you?
no, we don't get the notepads, computers, or the iPads.
See, that's the racism right there. That's where the racism is at right there. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, they give them little Chrome books and stuff like that, Donna. Third graders at school don't get homework, so maybe fourth and fifth graders do. See, that's messed up too. I
Third
got
graders at our school still get homework.
I used to get homework in the second grade. Only time I remember getting homework was in the first grade. That's crazy. So overall, you pretty much got a list of what the teacher's saying in the class in order to do your homework, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit, but it do be a little you could read on the workbook. That's crazy. So your first graduation ain't gonna be your first graduation. What gonna be eighth grade graduation? There they go.
Huh?
What y'all gonna have eighth grade graduation?
I don't know if they have eighth grade graduation.
Because we used to get sixth grade graduation, and when I was going to school in the graduation, you used to graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You used to graduate. You used to graduate out to sixth grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, wait, yes, they do have eighth grade graduate. Wait, no, that's seventh grade.
They got seventh grade graduation. No, sixth grade. Because seventh to eighth grade is junior high school.
Then I guess it is sixth
You know what I'm
because
saying?
there was people who graduated and yeah, they graduated.
And then they come back and go to seventh, eighth grade at your school. Because your school go all the
Uh,
way up to the eighth grade, right?
yeah,
Donna says your class is math, reading, social study, and science.
yeah.
They don't get
But I only go to two classes, math and reading.
why.
That's the only two classes they give us. I mean, reading is social studies and math is science. Do you have special?
But you said you only go to two.
Yeah, but they're in the same thing. Reading it has social science too, and math has science in it too.
So your reading class has social studies, and your math class they teach science in your math class.
Yeah.
That's messed up, ain't it?
No, the same teacher, just two.
Do you have a book for each one? Do you have a science book, a social studies book?
No, they tell us on the board what it is. The last thing we did about science is biosphere and hydrosphere.
Y'all hear that?
Hydro hydrosphere is like water and
Y'all hear
water
that? Y'all
animals and
hear
stuff.
that? That we pay all that tax dollars they take for the schools, and them kids ain't got no school books for each subject. Y'all hear that? I heard it. Y'all hear that? Them kids don't have no social studies books, no science books, huh? Just math and reading books. Or you don't even got math and reading books, huh?
No,
No books.
we have reading books, but like natural reading books.
Right, but you don't have no school books.
No.
Y'all believe
And
that?
we have computers and music, but not art.
Y'all believe they don't have no books? After school, if somebody would have told me that, I never would have believed it. That's crazy. You know that, right? That's it. And your school is black and white, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your school black and white?
Yes. Mm. Yes, we do sometimes.
Yeah, but everybody's supposed to have a math book. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to have a math book, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's supposed to have a science book, but they don't. Marcus want to know, do you go on class trips?
Yeah, we do.
What kind of places y'all be going to?
The aquarium, um, museum, skating ring.
Y'all went to the skating ring?
Hmm.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Could everybody skate?
Yeah.
You can skate?
Yes.
Oh, wow. How you learn
I
how to
can
skate?
roller skate, not ice skate.
How you learn how to roller skate?
It's easy.
You go to the skating ring a lot? Sometimes?
Yes,
Who
sometimes.
take you?
We once went there on a school field trip, and then my mother took me and Ari to go there once.
Okay. And you got out there, it was easy, huh? All right.
Mm. Not yet. No.
Who you answering?
Shadrada. They asked if they teach me how to write in cursive, but they don't. Not yet.
They don't really teach Kirk. They're not going to teach that because everybody typing. You know what I mean? Everybody's typing. The writing is obsolete, especially cursive writing. Is a waste of time. Well, that's interesting, boy. They don't got no books. I don't. What are they doing with all the money if they ain't buying no books? Y'all ain't got no iPads. Y'all ain't got no Chromebooks.
We
Y'all
do
ain't got.
have Chromebooks. They just not letting us. Like you said, do they like
You got
let us
Chromebooks
keep
in
it?
class
Yeah.
that they hand out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant like, do they let us get one and keep it?
Oh, no. Okay. But you got them in class. And what they hand it out every day? How that work?
Not every day.
Just when it's necessary to use it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. You was going to say something?
Huh?
You was getting ready to say something? Look like you was finna say something.
No.
Okay. The school system is definitely stealing money. Is there a Chromebook one per student? Every student get one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Also, they do have iPads, but it's only for Spanish students.
They got the iPad for Spanish students. The
Yeah. So
iPad are
that's
the iPads better than the Chromebooks?
no.
They worse.
Well, they're like basically the same, and they only use the iPad for translation because they can't understand them.
Well, hold on. They give the Spanish student translation.
Mhm.
They don't make them learn English.
They do,
So what they?
but they don't know all English, so they still speak. So they still need translation for some Spanish too. And also, there's one person in our classroom who knows English and Spanish.
Ain't no way it's supposed to be no Spanish translation. They supposed to learn English unless it's Spanish translation in English class. That's the only class I would give you Spanish translation. That's crazy. That's crazy. How you in Spanish? You need a translation to learn how to read in America. What the hell?
It's only 2 students.
It's supposed to be zero, okay? With the rim knocked off. Man, speak English. No hablo español. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say?
No hablo English.
You don't
No
speak
hablo, no
English?
hablo, no hablo, amigo. No hablo English, amigo.
Are you speaking Spanish?
No hablo el English, amigo. You know what I'm saying? No comprende. No comprende, puto.
Did you?
What the hell going on? What? So you don't know what's going on. You can't speak nothing, and then I'll try to help you to talk to you in Spanish. That's crazy as hell. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Only in America. You know what I mean? Me, you gonna have to learn English before you even could come into the country. We have a little place where you come, and that's where you learn English. No English, then no Inter America. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. No English, adios, amigo.
Yes, we do have breakfast in class.
They got breakfast in class.
Yeah, they
Ugh.
give us breakfast each morning.
It be nasty, don't it?
No,
What it be?
it sometimes be good.
Like what?
Sometimes for breakfast they give us like glazed donuts or a bar, a benefit bar,
They get
cinnamon raisin or
they give them a
celebration.
big ass dose of sugar donut.
No, it's not like
It's glazed.
it has like yogurt instead of glaze.
It's sweet.
And yes, we wear uniform.
Chromebook should be the Christmas present. I ain't buying them no goddamn Chromebook. Shit. Need to buy you a Chromebook. Boy, he not getting a platinum book, a gold book, a Chromebook, a stainless steel book,
A what?
a stainless steel book. He not getting a copper book. He not getting no type of metal book. He don't even take care of his toys. That boy will tear a Chromebook up, won't you? A Chromebook will be a gone book if you give it to him. Little baby Destructo, Destructo, won't you tear that up? Tell the truth.
No,
It'll get broke, won't it?
no,
It'll get some juice spilled in it.
no,
You got a cell phone?
no.
Did you used to have a cell phone? What happened to it? Come on, don't stop now. Don't stop now, Mr. Honest.
It broke.
It broke. It broke. He said,
These are special. What do you mean by special students?
he said He said it broke. Hold on, wait. We're gonna get back to her. It just broke. It just, it just broke on its own. What happened to it? How it get broke? Who broke it?
Me.
Who broke it?
I did on accident.
And on accident. And it was a bootleg phone, wasn't it? It don't even cost that much, wasn't
It was a phone storage.
it? Right. And if it was a Chromebook, what would have happened to it? It would have been a gone book, wouldn't it? Boy, he would have tore that up. You know what I'm saying? You learned it though. You learned to take care of your stuff, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
He learned to take care of his stuff.
I'm still confused on what you mean by special students.
That mean do you got like
Special ed or something?
like
Not in our classroom, but we have special ed students in our school.
yeah, he can't have no special students in his school. Special students need to be in the special class, right? Why would you put a special student in my class? That'd be an insult.
Actually, some Chromebooks are. Touchscreen computers are flexible. They can turn into an iPad.
The problem is
Mhm.
they destructible. They baby destruct. These demolition experts. These dumb at that age. They tear stuff up. He just got a new toys. Man, that boy just got some new toys. And man, that boy gonna go home with a stopwatch. Go and try to see if he can break how fast he gonna time himself on how fast he break them all. I've been talking about that all day. Right? Is your school within walking distance or do you take a bus?
It's within walking distance.
Mhm. No, look, baby destructo, boy. Huh? Boy, you'll tear that Chromebook up, won't you? Boy, yeah, tear that. Boy, listen. It'll be all Chrome, no book. He'll knock the book off of it. It just be like, why yours just say Chrome? Like I knocked the book off of it. They said PJ has grown up, haven't you? She said you grown up, haven't you?
Yes.
Now ask me. Absolutely not. It's the same PJ last year. Well, you're a little better. You did get a C in math. You getting there. Should I tell them all your business what you don't be doing? No.
No.
He don't want me to tell you all his business on how he be. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. He doing better in math. He went from a D to a C. You know, he kind of went from garbage to trash. You know what I'm saying?
He, that.
Have I grown up? Yeah, I grew up in your mother from the back. You know what I'm saying? Answer. I grew up in your mama. Bitch, stop playing with me. Shit, you my daughter. The fuck you mean I grow up? Have you grown up? And did you waste that allowance I gave you? Okay? Stop playing with me. One of these girls who mama I knocked up
I think
mad.
I think she misunderstood you. Like she when you asked her to ask you, but yeah,
What?
like she didn't think that you meant like Did asking you did PJ grow up?
She said, PJ, grown up, have you? She said, have you grown up, Pharaoh?
Because you told her to ask you, and she
No.
misunderstood the question.
I said, ask me if you grown up. I don't know. You was just joking. I was just joking too. I didn't fuck your mother because the bitch stank. I did not fuck your mom. That bitch stank. I was just kidding. I would have never fucked that up. I was just playing. You say what Grandpa be saying. Grandpa, Grandpa. You okay? You know what I'm saying? Niggas over here playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really play like that. I be throwing knockout punches like I am not the one. I'm Captain Cap. No kizzy.
Captain Cap,
Yeah,
no America.
basically. Captain Cap, no gun. He said, what do you think of the 50s show? You watch the 50s show?
What 50 show?
Oh, 50 Cent concert.
It was it was it was cool. I thought he meant like school,
No,
like
he meant 50 Cent. What you think of it? Gosha said if you get an A in math, you send your Chromebook. So what did you think about the 50 show? Well, he don't know no 50 Cent songs, do you? What's 50 Cent song? You didn't know none of them songs, did you?
no.
The only song he know is the ones I be singing over and over again. That's the only one he know.
Wait, who told you about the 50 Cent stuff?
For me,
Yes.
shit, I
Or you
know.
figured it out yourself?
I knew I know, boy, I got my eyes to the streets, bro. I'm following 50 on Instagram, though. You know what I'm saying? I watch all the shows and stuff. Like, that's somebody I be watching business, do business. That's one of my favorite artists. So, he one of the few artists that still keep it gangster, keep it like rough and gritty. You know what I mean? hmm So yeah, he watched the show. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't really know what he was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Styles P, he alright. But he ain't really had no album like that. Do your school go to the sixth grade?
Yes, and it goes to the eighth grade.
His school go to the eighth grade. You know what I'm saying? So he went to the show, but he didn't know no songs, but the songs I be singing all the time. That's all he know. All he know is many men wish death upon me, a blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. And I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. That shit I be, you know what I'm saying?
I hardly know the lyrics to that song.
But you know it when it came on because I played it 100,000 times, right? You recognize it when he sang it, right?
Yes.
Right. That's the only song he know. But it was historical, so that's why I took him. Because I knew later You know what I mean? Later, he'll appreciate, and just so he could be there and see the production. You know what I mean? He might not have known what they were singing, but he's seen all that fire and all that production and all them lights and stuff. What did you think about all that?
I liked it, especially the fire.
The production was crazy, okay? Yeah, the production was crazy. So that's mainly what he was able to see, the production, the work, production, everything that went into it. That was a good learning experience for him. You know what I mean? We got to see that. That was definitely worth him going. You know what I'm saying? She said, a secret to an A in math is to read the chapters and work the example as you go. Take notes of the problem areas and ask teachers the next day. Consistency. That's what she's saying.
Yes, that was my first
Yeah, that was
concert.
his first concert. Everybody kept looking at him, want to know why he was there, why you was there, wasn't it? They was like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky." When they saying our cousin was leaving, I'll be, they couldn't believe he was there. You know what I'm saying? Math. I keep telling them, math is the number one subject. You know what I mean?
You told me math is everything.
Math is everything. If he can't do math, he can't do nothing. He got to know how to read and he got to know how to do math. That's the only way he's going to be able to count his money. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he's going to be able to count his money. So he got to know math. He got to study math. He got to look at numbers. He got to look at stuff. You know what I mean? Because math is what it's all about. Reading and math. If he got that, he's going to be straight. He can't make no money if he can't read and he ain't got no math. He don't know no math. Maybe a math tutor to help. He gonna be all right. He gonna get it. Basically, he good at math. He just don't want to do it. So it's really not a tutor. The problem is PJ up in class playing and ain't apply itself. It ain't nowhere in the world that boy wouldn't be good at math. He just ain't applying himself. So it's a thing whereas when you put it in your mind you don't like nothing, you don't know if you could do it or not. So he got it in his mind he just don't like it. But he don't know if he can do it or not. But he gonna be here a natural born mathematician. He just don't know it. So it ain't no problem where it's hard. He ain't wanna do it. It ain't that it's hard for him. He ain't wanna do it. He was up at school playing around and joking around. You know what I'm saying? Most of these children, they ain't got no goddamn learning disability. They don't want to do it. They don't have no learning disability, I'm telling you. They just don't want to do it. It's just that simple. Because anything you apply yourself to, you could do it unless you got some forms of retardation or some forms of mental. Other than that, if you apply yourself, you could do anything, especially math and reading. You know what I'm saying? So he just wasn't applying himself to do the math. He could do the math. He could get an A. He's still not applying himself to the full capacity because he don't understand the value of it. One reason that these youth don't do good at school is because the parents and the grandparents don't talk to them over and over of the necessity. You can't just tell a kid they need to learn how to read. You can't just tell a kid they need to learn math. You got to explain to them why they need math. In the hood, most brothers don't learn math that's playing around in school. When they playing around in school, they don't know no math. They flunk school. They ain't doing nothing. They get out here and they start selling dope. Now all of a sudden, they know 28 grams, 14 grams, 7 grams, 3.5, all that. All that. They become math geniuses when they start selling drugs and shit. The same shit they said they couldn't do in school, when they get to hustling, selling weed or cocaine or whatever, all of a sudden now, they know how many ounces in a pound, they know how many ounces in a kilo, all of that. They know how many grams in an ounce, all that. All of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? They know math. And guess what? You have to go learn it. You actually sit down and learn it. Okay, I got a pound. How much this weigh? How much is a quarter of a pound of weed? You actually apply yourself and you learn it. As soon as you apply yourself. Now, if you was at school, you would never learn a pound and what's a quarter of a pound. But when you hit the streets and you want to make some money, all of a sudden, bam, you know it now. All them shorties got no good math once they hit the streets. See, it's just they never applied themselves. He don't be applying himself. He be fidgeting, playing with his fingers, biting his nails, doing goofy stuff. He don't be focusing because he don't understand that if he ain't got math, he can't pay no mortgage, he can't pay no rent, he can't pay no car note, he can't balance no budget. He don't know how much he getting paid an hour. He don't know. He ain't gonna know how much he get paid an hour if that's enough to pay his bills. He gonna be lost. He gonna get out there and get a job. They gonna offer him some money. He gonna work the money 2 months, and then the second month he ain't gonna be able to pay his rent. He be like, "Man, I don't make enough to pay my rent." You was supposed to know that right off the top. If you knew math, you should have known this ain't enough. So it's about showing them the importance of the stuff. That's the key. If he don't understand the importance, he ain't gonna learn it. I'm telling him if he don't know math, he gonna be broke and busted and disgusted. You understand? You got a lot of people that know a little math, but they don't really get good at it. They're the ones living from paycheck to paycheck. They're the ones can't balance their budget. They're the ones don't think, how much am I making? How much am I spending? You know what I'm saying? He gotta learn math so he could be his own boss and get his money out the mud. The key to math is knowing not to buy clothes, food, and pay bills. The key to math is to understand the importance of math in all ways applicable. That's the key to show them how they can't make it if they don't know math. Because if you don't know math, you're not going to make it. Because the whole world is math. School is math. The whole school is math. Now you say, why the whole school is math? Your job is math. You say, why your job is math? What time you got to be at work? 9, right? That's math. You got to be there.
So all numbers is basically math.
If you got to go to school, what time y'all start school?
8:45.
What time you leave home to get to school?
3:45.
No, what time you leave home to be there in time for 8:45? What time you have to leave home to get to school on time?
7.
It take y'all 45 minutes. You gotta leave at 7 to get there an hour and 45 minutes later?
No.
See, you don't know math. Bam. See? How long it take you to get to school, you think? About what? About 10 minutes?
Like 35 minutes.
Why you gotta walk
Yeah.
that far? And school started what time?
8:45.
So you gotta leave home at 8 o'clock, right?
Mhm.
All right, if he knew math, he would have knew that as fast as I knew it. See what I'm saying? You get it?
Mhm.
Because if you don't know math, how you gonna know how long it take you to get to work? Why you gotta be at work at a certain time? How many hours you working? How much you make an hour? How much is that? Right? If you working a 9 hour shift and you making $15 an hour, how much is that? You understand? How much is that? So if you don't know math, okay, now how much is that? Now how much is your rent? How much is your rent? You know what I'm saying? Like this is math. We're at 52.48. See it right there? It say 61 people in the chat. All that's math. All that straight up math. If you don't know math, shit, how you gonna make some money? Money is math. $1, $5, $10 bill, $20 bill, $50 bill, $100 bill. That's math. A penny, a nickel, dime, a quarter, 50-cent piece, silver dollar. It's all math. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that, you ain't gonna be able to function. Period. Not in sports, not in music, not in business, not in finances, really in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't flush that, man. You got to know science. If you don't know how to read and math, you can't do science. You can't do science if you can't read and you don't know math. Everything, right? Let me show you. You don't talk.
Football.
Huh?
Football. Yards.
Football is yards. Baseball, first, second, and third base. Right? First, second, third base. Right?
Attention, please. Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now.
Check your blood pressure. Now, how you gonna check your blood pressure? You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure is math. What's your when you got diabetes, what's your sugar? What's the number? What's your sugar? What's the levels of your sugar? Math. It is what it is. You get a girl pregnant, 9 months pregnancy. Baby, newborn. 6 months, 9 months, 18 months, 24 months. Much respect to Goshen for the super chat. Make sure y'all support the channel. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's always like, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna do better. You're gonna get your math up even higher, right?
Yeah.
Because I got his aunties, they finna stand on his neck. You know what I'm saying? He going to a family party tomorrow, And I'm finna call everybody and tell sick 'em on 'em. I'm gonna sick my sister on you. I'm gonna be like, get on and get it over there. No, I ain't. But I have everybody get on his neck, try to encourage him, you know what I mean? To make something out of himself, you know what I mean? When he go to school. Because when he get out of school, then you got free time. So why play in school and then play when you get out of school? That don't even make no sense. You know, when I used to go to school, I would go to school and come home. First thing I do was knock my homework out the way because it's like when my homework is out the way, if I get home, I get out of school at 3:15. The school's on the next street, so I'm in the house by 3:30. If I do my homework right away, I could be finished with my homework depending on what it is, 4 o'clock. If it's a lot of homework, by 5:30, which means now when I go outside, I'm having an excellent time. I don't got nothing in the back of my mind like, oh, you got to do your homework. Oh, you got to do your homework. I would knock that out the way first because I didn't want to have to be worried about it. Many times I would do my homework at school if the teacher give it to me too early. If my teacher give me my homework early, from the point she give me my homework, I ain't listening to nothing else she's saying in the classroom. I'm knocking my homework out because I don't want to do it when I get home. Why do it when I get home? Why can I already be and had it done and just leave it in my desk? When I got to the college age, and my sister was going to Northern Illinois University, where all everybody was doing that was smart, they was doing their homework first before they go to the party. Then they wouldn't have to leave the party. So everybody, before they start partying Friday night, they knocked that homework out. So that when they start partying Friday night, they could do party, then they could brunch, then they could do party Saturday night, and their homework is out the way. They ain't got to do nothing Sunday but relax. So, if the party start at 10, and they go from 10 to 2, the smart people did their homework. They didn't get there till 12 because they did their homework first. So, I picked up on that game right there. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that overshadowing me. Yeah, you got to do your homework. You got to do, and I don't like no low grades. I didn't want to be the dumb kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to necessarily try to be the smartest kid, but I definitely didn't want to be the dumb kid. I didn't want to be the dumb kid. I wanted to have good grades. I'm trying to instill that in PJ. Like, he ain't supposed to be happy with no damn C's and shit. He should want number A's and B's. He don't got to get all A's. Man, he don't want no C's and no D's because it's a vibe on making yourself what you can't cut it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got to make himself like, well, can you cut it? Or you just, why would you go into something and let everybody see, oh, I'm not good enough? I'm not with that showing the rest of the world you're not good enough. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
can't be showing them I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I can't do this. Like, that's not cool. Math is the key to the universe. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get them to, really get that in them now, way before he get to the 6th and 7th and 8th grade. He need to be straight by the time he go to high school. You know what I'm saying? By the time he go to high school, he need to have his head on straight. You know what I'm saying? He got to be an independent thinker. He can't follow a group, and if he follow a group, he got to follow the winners. He can't follow the losers. So I'm trying to teach him to what kids I told you to hang with at school.
The smart ones.
They sit at the front of the class up front.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell them to get to sit up there where they at. Don't sit back there with the stupid kids. You know what I'm saying? Sit with the smart kids. Don't listen to the stupid ones. They're going to try to make it seem cool. And it's going to be cool until they get grown. When they get grown, it ain't going to be so cool. You know, even if you don't want to pursue an education like that, you want to be able to have the knowledge like that. So if you are deciding, if you're trying to be, listen, you can't make no shortcuts to be no entrepreneur. Like if you want to be a businessman and work for yourself, you still got to learn that shit in school. It's a lot of people don't understand. You still gonna have to learn the basic math and science and reading. Period. Even if you're gonna work for yourself, you cannot work for yourself if you don't know how to read and you don't know math. So even if you don't want to chase the system like that, you got to know how to do business with the system. And how could you do that if you don't know math and you can't read?
You can't.
No, you can't. You're gonna be messed up, bro. Heck yeah, Goshen, that's why you're successful. Heck yeah, G-Force. You gotta know it. Even if you want to work for yourself. If you don't know math, you can't hustle. You ain't no hustle. The key to hustling is math. You know what I'm saying? The key to stacking bread is keeping up with how much coming in and how much going out. You got to know the math and you got to know how to regulate so more is coming in than is going out. That's it. That's it. You can't do that. You can't even expand your business because you ain't going to have the math to come up with the extra bread. So I'm trying to get into focus. I'm trying to get in to hang with the winners. Don't hang with the losers. The losers always try to act like they cool, but they end up broke and dusty and messed up. You want to be a winner, whether you're working in corporate America or whether you work by yourself. You still got to have that mind to conquer. You can't have that lazy mind. You got to know your math. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody said they was talking to Michael Jordan about basketball. I think it was Kobe. And Mike told him, stop trying to get all them points like that. He's like, you want 28 points a game? All right, break that down. Get 7 the first quarter, 7 the second quarter, 7 the third quarter, 7 the fourth quarter. If you get hot, you're going to pass 28. Mike showed him the math. Stop getting out there trying to get 28 points. Just get 7 each quarter. He said, once you think like that, that's going to be easy. Real shit. So y'all will be out of school in the summer. That's gonna come quick, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be ready for the 6th grade. Huh?
Yeah. After 5th, I'm going to 6th.
What's the major difference between the smart kids and the kids that ain't doing so good in class that you think is the major difference between them?
Wait, so you mean like if I'm with the smart ones?
Mm-mm. When you look at the smart ones and you look at the ones that's not doing so good, what's the difference you see? What's the difference about them? Like, what do the smart kids do that the other ones don't?
Learn.
What you mean learn how? I mean, break it down. You trying to
Like,
cheat and just give me one word answer. Like, what do you see the difference? Do you see any difference when you've been in school? Are they different? Do they act different?
yeah,
Like how? Give me some examples.
they actually look at the board instead of telling jokes at the back, trying to make the other people not learn.
No. So the smart kids really be paying attention, and the other ones be back there trying to tell jokes and stuff,
Hmm.
and distract people like you, right?
Yeah,
And then you went for it for a while, huh? You went for the okey doke. You let them distract you for a while,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Now you better stop hanging with them. This is what happens. This is what happens, y'all. A lot of times, like let's say you're up at school, and let's say it's 24 kids, and let's say it's 12 of them trying to do their work and do good, and there's 12 of them playing. This is what happens. He in the fifth grade, and he one of the 12 that's playing. So it's 11 of them playing in him. This is what really happened, PJ. So he in the fifth grade. Then he go to the sixth grade. But what'll happen is, if he stay like that, what'll happen is, out of that 11 other ones, some of them will change. Some of them will turn up. So now this one that was playing around in the fifth grade, by the time he get to the eighth grade, he own it. He getting A's and B's, but you ain't paying no attention. You still messing around with the other ones that didn't do better. So time go by, and next thing you know, it's college age. Boom, you 24, you 26, you 28, and you can't get the good jobs. You can't necessarily get the good opportunity. And some of them people that was playing with you in the fifth grade been changed and you didn't. Everybody don't stay down there with you.
You stay there by yourself.
You stay there with a couple fools, I swear to God, and other people being changed.
When you laughing with them, if they graduate and you don't, they're gonna be laughing at you.
Bam. Exactly. You laughing with them, then they graduate, and then you don't, and they like, you know what I'm saying? They done went and did their grades and then graduated. Exactly. I done seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it before. It's like, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to get him to see is he got to cut people off. He got to learn how to cut people off. He got to be a loser identifier. He's got to look and see which group benefit me and which group is some suckers. Because in the black community, they try to play you like you smart, and now you a punk and all that. So that's why I want him to get his grades up. He don't worry about the punk stuff, because when his bones get developed, we're gonna put him in karate or something, so he can kick somebody in their chest. So I don't want him to worry about that part. I just want him to get his grades up, because by the time he do learn how to fight in martial arts or whatever, I want him to be smart enough not to let nobody know he know it. He can't let nobody know he know that. I don't want him to take karate and go to school and tell them kids he take karate. Don't tell them kids nothing.
And then they're gonna try and counter it.
They ain't gonna try to counter it when you kick him in his chest. It need to be a surprise. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So they don't need to know none of that, because you don't need to be around them for them to know none of your business. And that's another thing. He got to separate himself, because the smart kids know how to keep their business to itself, and the dumb kids talk too much. And for a young black man, I'm telling y'all, I tell y'all time and time and time again, I don't care how innocent and shit he seen. If this boy don't go to school and get his grades up, this boy will turn into a gangster. That's a fact. If he don't go get his grades up, he either gonna turn into a gangster or he gonna turn into this real messed up loser. But most likely, 75% of the time, he gonna turn to a gangster. Parents, I hope y'all listening to me. You see this little innocent face? This little innocent face will shoot you out there. Let me tell you something. When you be raising Rottweilers, like Rottweilers from birth to 2 years old, they just regular. When they turn two, they get meaner on their own. Telling you. That's why you really don't know how to try to make Rottweilers be mean when they little. Because if you try to make them mean when they 1 year old, when they turn 2 years old, they're gonna be too mean. If you get a Rottweiler and you look at your puppy 6 months, 9 months, 1 year old, even 14 months old, 16 months old, and then you look at that dog when he get 2 years old, and man, that dog be a different dog. That ain't that same dog when he get two. And he let you know that. Like, dude, I don't know who you think you playing with, but I'm two. And these black boys do the same thing. When they reach a certain maturity, hey, that's not the same little boy. That's why we got all this violence in the community. He cute. Oh, he all cute. I raised mines in O Block, and Little Reese and all them was around there, and they wasn't what they turned out to be after a while. They get a certain age. These young people get a certain age, and they turn to something else. And if they ain't got that education and they can't make it, man, they turn into some monsters. Because when they go to school, if he go to school and he pay attention and he do his work, he'll get a sense of pride. But if he don't, he ain't gonna be able to read as good as the other kids. He ain't gonna be able to do math as good as the other kids. So he's gonna have a little bit of embarrassment. So now he not the man in school. The kids getting the A's and B's is the man. They the valedictorian. They the ones getting all the accolades. He not getting nothing. So now he gonna want to get accolades some other kind of way. So he gonna want to get accolades on the streets. So he's like, okay, I ain't the best in class, but I'm the best selling dope. I'm the best gangbanger. I'm the best shooter. I'm the number one shooter. And so he gonna look for his accolades in the streets. And he gonna be mad at the world because his ass is dumb. And not all smart kids go on the right path. Some smart kids turn to gangsters. But when the dumb gangster run into the smart gangster, the dumb gangster gonna lose every time. Every time. Because you still stupid. And even in the streets, if you stupid, bro, you gonna go down. Where the smart one gonna beat his cases, where the smart one gonna be, your ass gonna have 1,000 cases and get 1,000 years in the penitentiary because your ass dumb. You ain't gonna beat no case. You can't defend yourself. You don't know how to speak to you for yourself. You a send off. All that. Anybody could send you off for anything. You don't know when to quit. You're like, man, they didn't call me 4 times on this shit, and I didn't beat this shit. I got probation. I'm through. You know what I'm saying? 5 strikes, I'm out. You know what I mean? I got 2 strikes. I hit 2 foul balls. You know what I mean? So you got to be smart because you got to know when to quit. You got to know when to hold them, and you got to know when to fold them. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want him to be one of them ones trying to get his, trying to get his props in the street like that. I want him to get his props in the boardroom, on Wall Street, in business, in his bank account like that, with his sales, with his business, something like that. I don't want him to start because pretty soon he little now. He don't mind being dumb. But he ain't gonna want to be no dumb. He ain't want to be dumb by the time he be a sophomore. They get mad about that. You know what I'm saying? She said you don't like your rag. Do she know what she's talking about?
Well, I do like it, but it's kind of itching my head.
I'll take it off. But she talking like somebody made you put it in. Anybody made you put it on? You put it on yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. He was supposed to take it off on his own. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to teach him. He was supposed to take it off. Why I got to tell him to take it off? See what I mean? You just should have took it off, right? Right? Like it was hot. Why you wearing it? You know what I mean? Like how you gonna feel him because he got some on his own head? You know what I mean? I ain't feeling them. I'm not feeling them none. You feeling them because you bringing it like I got it on his head. I don't got that shit on his head. You came over here with that thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I buy you that?
No.
All right then. What is she talking about? You know what I mean? His mama the one put it on his head, right? Did your mama buy that for you?
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to teach him where he would have took that off on his own rather than somebody asking like I gotta tell him to take it off. It's like I gotta hold his wee wee when he pee too. I gotta go to the bathroom with you when you pee and hold your thing. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all that he don't like that on his head. That's what I'm trying to say, Melinda. He don't like it on his head, but he got it on there. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm saying. He got it on his head. He don't like it on his head. And it's like, what I got to do with that? I don't got nothing to do with that. He don't like that on his head. What? You a baby?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Mamas suck when it comes to raising boys. So mama not shit when it comes. This is man business. Mamas make boys pussies. Okay. Mommy can't raise no boys. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no way in the world I would have told him to take it off. I would have understood their itch till he turned blue. If he don't take it off on his own, shit, he would have had to take it off on his own. I'm not gonna tell him shit. I got you, but you understand what I'm saying, Melinda? I wasn't gonna tell him nothing, Melinda. He would have just been itching because, bro, he's supposed to take it off. It's like if he took it off, what I'm gonna say? No, put it back on, boy. Put that thing back on your head. You know what I mean? Like, hell no. You know what I mean? He take it off, he would have just took it off. I wouldn't have paid no attention. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna tell him to take off shit. He would have just been itching. If he would have just kept the itching too much, I would have looked at him like, bruh, you uncomfortable with the do-rag on? He's like, yeah. And I've been like, hey, you still got it on? That's what we do. Like, that's what we do. Hold on, bro. You don't want it on? You didn't want it on no more, but you didn't take it off. Really? No, we're not doing that part. I would have let him just stay there. But thanks, Melinda. Melinda see. But shoot, that's what I'm saying. I want him to be independent. I mean, think for itself. You know what I'm saying? If I want him to stand up for itself, let's say I was a weirdo and I wanted him to keep it on, which is weird as hell. But let's just say I would have been like, and he would say, and he took it off, and I said, "Well, you take your duty and go, right?" So weirdo stuff. Then I want him to say, "I was hot. I can't. I was hot on that thing. I'm not finna pay that thing, man. You tripping?" That's what I would want him to say to me. I wouldn't want him to be like. I'd be like, bro. I want him to express himself. Like, man, it's hot under that thing. Especially if I told him, put this do rag on, and you keep it on till you pass out. You keep the do rag. I don't get. Oh my god, unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Kyla creeping around here. That's my daughter's cat. I should go get her ass. Where she go?
Right here in the litter box.
Let me go get her ass. Make her a movie star. She gonna run. Or she got Pete. Go ahead, Kyla. Hang on, buddy. She didn't figure out how to maneuver around here. So what else be going on in school? So you go. How long y'all gonna be out of school to after New Year's?
Yeah.
January what? You go back?
We go back at January 6th.
Dang.
No, I think that's when we go back.
Dang, y'all get a long break, huh? Hold on. For real?
That's either when we go back or when we leave.
You're not going back on the 6th. That's a weekend. It would have to be the 8th. The 8th?
Oh, yeah, it's the 8th because January 6th is.
A Saturday.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna get. Oh, but y'all just got out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. So that's 2 weeks. Okay. All right. That's a nice little break. So, if they could change something about school, what would you like for them to change? That's a good question. What should they change?
They should have 2 separate classrooms of 5th grade.
Ah, they should have two separate.
Maybe like 2 separate classrooms for different, like all the classrooms. Like one was half this and one was the other half.
Because there's too many of y'all in one class.
Yeah.
How many in your 5th grade class?
Like 30 something.
Oh, damn. For real? Oh, that's messed up. Oh, no wonder you can't get nothing done. It's over 30 of y'all in one classroom?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. How in the hell is the teacher going to teach over 30 kids? Does your mother know that?
I guess.
You need to tell her. Mom, it's 39 people. No, it ain't that many. It's what, 33, 34, something like that?
33 or 36.
30. Wow. When I went to school, 28 was a lot. It's 36. Ooh, wee. How could you teach 36 children? How? There's no way I could teach 36 children.
There she is.
There's no way. Okay. She doing her thing. Leave her alone. She gonna know. She wanna know the whole landscape. She gonna. Like, I don't know. Okay, the bathroom. She moving. Dang, man. 36 kids. Whoa. I'm glad I asked you that. Like, if they split it, it'll be 18 children still in each class. That's too many. That's too many. No wonder they can't control the class, huh? So, is it a big old classroom? So sometimes when the teacher talking, it's like echoing, huh? Like they way down there, huh?
Yeah, it's like this, but with this part like cut out, and then the roof is bigger. It's like bigger than this, but not a lot bigger.
36 kids. That's too many, ain't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Because you can't, like, getting old. How can the teacher help y'all? She can't, can she? Like, it's hard to get special help, isn't it? Because, like, everybody got a question at the same time. Like, what, 15 people got a question or something crazy? That sounds like it should be, that sounds illegal, don't it? And just one teacher.
There usually be two,
It'd be two teachers in a
but
class with 36.
there's one in one the math classroom, and then two in the reading.
Hold on. How you gonna have
Oh
two
no, there's two in each classroom. Yeah.
two teachers? How you gonna have two teachers teaching math at the same time? How they do that?
Well, basically, there's a teacher, and then there's the assistant teacher.
What? That sounds crazy. Okay, they wasting money. Like, seriously? I can't see how that's gonna work. No wonder. There's no way that'll work. There's no way. I'm trying to figure out. I got 36 kids. It's me and an assistant. It's like, I don't know. I don't see how I could teach 36 kids. Assist me with what? Like, what's the assistant assisting me with? Doing a half-ass job? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the assistant going to assist me with? Like, doing a half job, basically.
No, the assistant is the one that like the ones with bad behavior. She pushes them out or tells them to stop or something. And if
So,
they
yeah,
don't stop,
so,
they take them down to the office.
so it's a teacher and a police officer, basically.
Yeah.
And how you supposed to learn like that? And if you got 36 kids, you're gonna definitely have kids acting up because you got too many of them. So you ain't got no one on one. I can't intimidate 36 kids, can I?
No.
No, I can't make 36 kids listen. It's got to be a smaller number. What the hell? How the hell am I going to get 36 kids to listen? Kids. I might be able to get 36 adults. How the hell am I going to get 36 kids?
If there was like four teachers,
Shit, it was me and a woman, and we couldn't even get 6 kids to listen. Them motherfuckers. we couldn't even get 5 kids to listen. Shit. How we gonna get 36 to listen?
Maybe 4 or 5 different teachers.
No, that ain't gonna work because then there's too much confusion. Like one person gotta say their class, it gotta say the lesson, and that's it. I mean, if I'm in class, I'm a student, and this person has said something and that person has said something. No, that's not gonna work. That's just not. Like I can't see how that's gonna work any kind of way. It's like, how is that gonna work? That sounds like psychologically like a mess. That's not gonna work. You know, parents don't know that. You know that, right? Nobody knows that. Nobody knows it's 36 kids in a class. I guarantee you nobody knows that. Yep, nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. Like nobody knows that. That's just unbelievable. I've never heard nothing that crazy before. That was a good insight right there. Because I asked you about your girlfriend, and I said, y'all got one fifth grade class, and he was like, yeah. And I was thinking, that's a pretty small school, but it's actually a big school. And yeah, you got one class, but it's really two class worth of kids in there, huh? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That's crazy. That's a serious problem. Kid you not. Poor children. They ain't got a chance in hell. Mm. Shouldn't use my book bag for sleeping couch. Unbelievable. That's just crazy. No wonder. Now everything does make sense, Frankenstein. No, okay, that's why we got the gang vibe. Okay, now I see. They got too many teachers. Nobody's paying those children no attention. They got to fight for attention, don't you? There's 36 children. You're not getting no attention. You can't, can you? You just one out of a whole bunch. Like there's no one-on-one. The teacher like that sounds like a military or a prison. That
But the
sounds.
teachers are strict.
The teachers are really strict.
Yeah, that's probably how they get.
That's why so many kids fail because they're strict. But
No, the teacher.
the teachers are strict, and that's probably why so many children fail. Because how you gonna be strict when you don't even have yourself together? Like, how could you be strict on me, but you ain't strict on the board of education to get more help? See what I'm saying? Why the teachers ain't strict on making sure that they get more teachers per children, like one teacher for 30 something children? School to prison pipeline is basically a prison. Unbelievable. That sounds like that sounds like prison. That sounds like they're being taught to go to prison. I bet you it ain't like that in no. How many, is it a lot of whites go to your school?
Mostly black, but there's some white
See,
students.
it's a black school with some white students. I bet you the white kids at schools ain't got no 36 kids in no class. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you the white schools ain't got no 36. That's crazy. So I'm gonna let him get some rest. He got a long day tomorrow. They going out to my sister's house to have a good time. So look, you all make sure your children do good at school. And as I said, I'm gonna get my two youngest daughters to come on. If not tomorrow, soon. And they're gonna talk about college and work and jobs and the professions they into and all that. So look, man, y'all stay positive, stay out of trouble, and make sure you check out my Patreon. Join my Patreon. Victory. You got something to say to him before we go?
Everybody have a nice night.
One.
See y'all later.